Good morning, guys, and welcome to iPhone Smart and also iPhone Smart radio listeners. We're going to do a preview of the English Premier League for the weekend fixtures coming up. There is quite a lot of fixtures, as you can see, 2,501 football games. So, quite a lot to go through on the site, and therefore I'll just do a tournament preview for you. We're going to start off with the first one at midday today, Brighton and Liverpool. And looking at the data, Brighton and Liverpool, as you can see, we are correct 61.22% of the time with the correct prediction in Premier League overall. And then let's look at the first game. The first game does look very red, and very red looks very away. Therefore, Liverpool looks like a very decent 52% here. Also on the RSI of the end RSI, out of the 147 matches, we have a 65.99% probability of being right on the RSI end, and that RSI end is at a massive 2.26 goals for Liverpool, and Liverpool is still title contenders. So they most definitely would want to win this game, and I think it is a safe 50% to throw into your Yankees. Looking at the 1 month RSI, it is 100% all on Liverpool. On the 2 month RSI, you can see there's a 2.67 goal on the relative strength index advantage for Liverpool, and a 66.67% chance of Liverpool winning. So very much strong on Liverpool in the first game here, and our prediction is 2-1 for Liverpool. Moving on to the second one, and that's Brentford and Burnley. And this is a bit of a mixed bag. As you can see, it started off all as green, and then most recently, from the 5 month, 4 month, 3 month, 2 month, it moved over to now be a bit of a red. So, not a betting proposition from my side, not at all. I think this is a very confusing one. If you look at history, the one game history, that one game over the last 2 years was on the 30th of October, and that was a 3-1 win for Burnley. So the head-to-head end is a 2-goal advantage on Burnley. And if I look at a month-to-month basis, the 2 month, you can see these two really comes together here. The 3 month slightly on the advantage of the away team, and the 4 month also the away team. So yeah, overall over the last 2 years, 39.18% chance for Brentford to win, 30% chance of the draw, and 31% chance for Burnley to win. So not a betting proposition in my sense. Our prediction is 2-1 for Brentford, but as I said, as not a prediction, not even a best both teams to score, because this 0.31 is very low. The home team is not going very well in scoring in the last 3 months. They've only averaged 0.3 goals per game. So, one to stay away from. The next one will be a tough one. I think the best option here is probably both teams to score. Looking at the overall over the last 2 years, Man United has a 41% chance to win, Tottenham a 34%, and a draw 24%. So, yeah, pretty much both teams to score in this game, and the prediction is for Man United to win 2-1. You can see Man United has had a steady head-to-head advantage lately. They won 3-1 and they won 3-0 the last 2 encounters in the Premier League that they have played Tottenham. So 2-1 for United, but both teams to score, probably the best proposition. Chelsea Newcastle. Newcastle's been doing very well of late, and that's why you can see this red turning from green across. But in saying that, their head-to-head is very difficult to overturn. with Chelsea averaging a 2.33 to 0 advantage here on the head-to-head over the 3 games in the last 2 years. So I think Newcastle will probably be able to score 1 goal, and I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea scores 3. So our prediction here is a 3-1 for Chelsea, and a 48% chance for Chelsea to win, but there's no odds, only 30% odds. In the next one, Everton and Wolves. Now, the prediction here on the last 2 years is very close, 1-1, and that's the overall prediction is a 1-1. For me, it's either a draw or a Wolves win, and not an Everton win. And the reason for that is all this red here. I mean, if you look at the 4 months RSI figure, you'll see the 4 months Everton's played 11 and lost 9 of them. Wolves played 11, won 4, drew 2, and Wolves is averaging 1.64 goals better than Everton over the last 4 months playing the same opposition. That's the RSI, the relative strength index. So yeah, it does look like both teams will score. You look at that 5.25, 1.75, 1.12, 4.38. So yeah, prediction either 1-1 or 1-2 would be the prediction for us on that game. Leeds and Norwich. Leeds has been struggling. Norwich has been trying to overturn them being relegated, and you can very much see that turning into a red wave here for Norwich. So I wouldn't be surprised if Norwich has an upset win here. But yeah, the safe prediction is a 45% chance for Leeds to win 1-0. It's going to be a struggle by the looks of it. They did win their previous one 2-1 on the history. Yeah, 2 struggling teams at the moment, but Leeds has got a new manager, so maybe today is his first win for the new manager. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's 1-0 Norwich either. So because of this wave on the 3-month, 2-month, and 1 month turning around. Moving on to West Ham and Aston Villa. And our prediction here is West Ham to win 2-1. And you'll see that West Ham over the last 4 head-to-head games has been quite strong, with a 3 wins and a draw. And they have just overturned that red wave back to a green wave now. They've won the last head-to-head game 4-1. And so prediction is for West Ham to win and to win 2-1. Again, yeah, 43.2% chance for West Ham to win. 120% odds, not a bad proposition. 120% odds, but I think both to score and West Ham to win is maybe decent value. Next one, Southampton and Watford. Again, you see the wave here turning across around in the last month. So essentially what that means is there can be an upset, but the history has shown 2-0 for Southampton, and the overall 1.64 to 0.54, 2% chance for winning Southampton 2-1 is the prediction here. Next one, Arsenal and Leicester. Now it does look like Arsenal is pretty strong with the green wave here. You can see that the most recent 1 month they're on a 2-goal advantage, on the 3-month a 1.2 goal advantage. So that's only 50%, which is maybe not value, but prediction is for Arsenal to win and to win 2-1. And then the last one for the weekend, Crystal Palace and Man City. Crystal Palace has been doing better. The last time they actually beat City 2-0. We're not foreseeing that to happen today, though. The 2-month RSI shows a 2.67 goals advantage for Man City, and therefore the prediction will be a 1-3. You know, Man City to win 3-1 would be our prediction here. City strong, 60% chance to win over the last 2 years. So that's us. That is our Premier League for the weekend. Guys, hope you have a great weekend with a lot of sports to watch.